Today I am taking the Wizards of the Coast. What did you think of MTG's TMNT survey? This has been popping around on the X website. MTG players frustrated with the TMNT crossover set and feedback survey. The Universes Beyond set released on March 6th with all these clickbait like SEO names, became legal in formats like Standard and Historic on Arena on March 3rd. Backlash centers on poor card quality, bad pulls, and clashing with MTG's fantasy style, plus sluggish sales at local stores. Wizards March 19 feedback survey using something called Appinio, not really sure, disqualifies recent non-players for those that skip the set, lacks open comments, has technical glitches, prompting calls for better listening amid growing Universes Beyond fatigue. My friends, we will do this together. Those are some hefty accusations. Technical glitches. How could this be? I have a lot of opinions on the set. If you've actually dialed in and watched all of my videos, especially the ones that didn't use much TMNT, you know that this might be the Universes Beyond that just hit me far too wrong. I just didn't want to play with the cards. And you know what? I'm moving through the stages. I'm closer to accepting these, especially in the terms of Brawl and Commander, and I can play a card or two in Standard without losing my mind, but I'm still not happy. I'm going in with a pessimistic vibe. The whole Universes Beyond thing, the small set thing, the 7 sets a year thing, the 3 years thing is all, it's gone to a point where I don't recognize the game that I love. I need something else. But it's time to make the voice heard. You guys have wanted like a check-in, update, rant video talking about this. This survey will probably get it out of me. And if it doesn't, we still make content. So let's do it. You can also find this link and such on the X site or the Twitter site or the whatever. Thank you for your interest. Your feedback helps us make Magic the Gathering the best it can be. Can this font not get bigger, and why is it in light mode? Okay, off to a great start. There we go. Please, 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 guys, help me help you. And then I've got something, a little extension called Dark Reader. Hello? Well, you can't win them all. Hey, look at that, built in. All right, I'll take I'm okay with this. Survey conducted by Material, an independent marketing research firm. Your responses will remain completely anonymous and will be used only in aggregate form for research purposes. Well, so much for anonymous. Next, select your age range. I regret everything. There we go. Are you the parent or guardian of a child? No, not unless you count all the people in my comments. I wouldn't say I care for them. I just feed them. Which of the following trading card games, I feed them content. Which of the following card games have you played, bought, or received in the past 12 months? Riftbound, played it, bought it, received it. All the above, actually. Thank you very much. Gundam, have not played it, have not bought it. Did I receive it? I don't believe we received Gundam. Lorcana, none of the above. Yuki. I don't know if anything I've done counts as playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Let's be real. I think I have to put played. Have I bought a Yu-Gi-Oh card or anything related to Yu-Gi-Oh? No. I don't know if what Simo did on Duel Masters setting up my account for me was free or not, so I don't know if I received Yu-Gi-Oh as a gift. We'll just put played. Magic the freaking Gathering. Yep. No. All the above. Pokemon. My wife buys Pokemon and plays it a lot. If she uses my money to buy Pokemon, does that count? I'm going to put none of these. I'm just filling this out for me. One Piece. What was the time frame? I have played One Piece. It depends on the time frame. 12 months. Yep, I have played One Piece. The skill check guys, when Gina and I were down in Florida, played One Piece with us. Which, there is no recording of it, don't ask. Which versions of Magic the Gathering have you played? Arena. There's some evidence I have played in the last 12 months. Tabletop with physical cards, same. Continue. How familiar are you with the following Magic the Gathering trading cards? Yep, very familiar with Foundations. Extremely familiar. Very familiar with Modern Horizons 3. Quite familiar with Avatar. Yes to Dragonstorm. Yes to Ninja Turtles. I know nearly all of the cards. Almost not by choice, by the way. I never looked at the spoilers even once. And I was kind of curious, if I don't read the spoilers, how much will this set impact me? And yes, just over the fact that it is a Magic set that was released in the last few months. I did a Commander show where my wife played the pre-con, and I opened a bunch of packs that I received. I feel like I know the whole set. I feel like I'm familiar with the whole set. I rarely get stunned by a new card. Edge, yes. Final Fantasy, Aether Drift, yep. Which of the following sets have you played, bought, or received in the last 12 months? By played, we mean you played with or against cards from these. Where's the all the above? I mean, this is about as heavily invested as it gets, right? And when I'm putting received as a gift, I do mean through the MTG Ambassador program. Wizards has sent me cards from these sets to use to make the Commander videos. I'm going to put that down as received as a gift. That's how we are categorizing that today. Ninja Turtles, though. You know how much I received of Ninja Turtles as a gift? No, I didn't make this whole thing just because I'm bitter. I did buy my own Ninja Turtles cards. I did not receive any as a gift. And you know what? I'm not even mad about that. That's fine. I've received so many Magic cards, I'm a lucky boy. I'm not upset. But I did buy it with my own money. Which of the following... Which of the following Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles products have you played, bought, or received? Turtle Team Up. I don't think so. Is this out? What is this? What is Turtle Team Up? And here I said very familiar. Dear Target, show me a Turtle Team Up. What the hell is this? $54.99. What's in it? A new 2 to 4 player co-op game mode. So is it Two-Headed Giant? Let's see what they say on the mothership. Contents. A fresh way to play with friends. I'm sorry if you guys all know this. I do not know this. 4 play boosters, 4 themed decks, are each around a turtle. An enemy deck. You can see all of the new and reprinted cards in the image gallery. Is it its own set? What set is it? No? This is very much... Wait a minute. This is just the Ninja Turtle card gallery. I am... Sorry, you got me. I am... This is Rabbit Holy. But I literally didn't know what this is. Okay, they pre-selected this. Are any of these reprints important? Like, are they coming to Arena or something? Huh? Never mind. Never mind. Man, when is Trouble in Pairs gonna get a piece of artwork that's just its own? You know what I'm saying? All right. Collector booster box. You bought, did not receive. I don't know how to say I played a collector booster box, but I will put played. I'm pretty sure they just mean the cards from it. Draft night, did none of that. Okay. Commander decks, played and bought. Bundle, played and bought. Booster, played and bought. Packs, played and bought. Singles, none of these. Pre-release pack, played and bought. Support your pre-releases. Merchandise, none of those. Collector booster packs, yep, played, bought. Pizza bundle, is that even out? Have you played with cards from TMNT on Magic Arena? Yes. I'm a little ashamed. How interested are you in the characters and stories of the Ninja Turtles universe? The current adult version of me is not interested anymore. This did not age well, and this is part of the problem. This was the nuts late 80s, early 90s. This was the coolest thing in the universe. I dare any of you to go watch the original cartoons again. And I sure as hell can't stand the new movies and cartoons. They just don't feel even close to the same. Now the movies, like Secret of the Ooze, has aged the best. It's pretty good, but the cartoon is so bad. It has aged so badly. I can't, no. Nope. No, and I really don't want to learn who all the new characters are. There's so many characters in this set I've never heard of it, and I thought I was a big Ninja Turtles fan. How do you feel about Ninja Turtles overall, not just the Magic set? It's a very tricky one to answer. I loved him so much, but it is past tense and there's no space for comments. I can't clarify anything. I'm just going to go in the middle. In this first section, we have some questions about your experience playing Magic. Which version did you play first? Well, you see, there was no such thing as Arena when I started. By the way, MTGO getting no love. What's up with that? When was the last time you played each of the following? No Chandelar, no duels, by the way, either. What? Physical cards within the last 6 months, within the last month, within the last week. Arena? Yep. In the past 6 months, approximately how often have you played each of the following? There's no once a day option. Tabletop with physical cards? Yeah, once a week. When did you first buy, receive, or play Magic? Let me tell you some stories. What year did you? Oh God, I'm getting older. How many times do they have to ask me how old I am? Select the year from the list below. Yep. This would be right there. That would be the one. The last pack I saw on a shelf, just for sale at the store, in print, was The Dark. And Revised was the first thing I bought. Fallen Empires was the first thing I bought, like, the day it came out. And boy, do I regret that. I spent a lot of money on that. $40 in those days was like my life savings. How do you prefer to play Magic? Select all that apply. No. Cards from the last... Gosh, they're just daggering me with these questions. It's just a night. Can I put standard cards from the last 2 years, please? Just let me pretend. I'm going to put Brawl. I'm going to put Commander. I love them. There is no pre-modern, which is something I'm increasingly getting into. There is no Canlander, which is some of the most fun I've had playing Magic this year. Okay. I still haven't technically played pre-modern. Maybe I shouldn't answer this, but it's 90% of the content I watch on YouTube right now it's either pre-modern or Canlander. So I feel like I'm really into those formats, even if I haven't found a way to play them yet. And then, I mean, I have to put standard, right? I have to. It feels bad to do. That's how far the relationship has fallen. But it's not unsavable, I swear to God. The next several sections will be about turtles. Now, thinking of the Magic the Gathering Ninja Turtles product play booster packs, how many have you bought? Oh God, I'm getting so exposed. I buy every set to an extent. And I just keep it around to either make content with or just have in my closet for the future someday. So I'm about to make some of you mad. I bought, so it's 32 packs in a box, right? And 32 times 6, 18, 19, 20. So is that 920 packs? I am not good at math, so shut up. 192. See, never didn't have it. That's what I said, right? Now, thinking of the Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles play booster packs, how much money have you spent on it? Oh, this is getting personal. What did I spend? Let's go back to math. So 6 boxes times, I really don't remember. Is it like 118? I'm just going to go with that. 708. I also get a lot of discounts. I have max rewards from coolstuffinc.com. I have lots of gift codes from trading in lots of cards. So I think this is the right number. Well, crap. I didn't know they were going to ask about the box. I feel so stupid. But hopefully they can put that together. Collector packs. Okay. I'm going to put 0 on packs because I didn't buy any packs. How much is one pack? Like 40? I don't remember. And then for the collector booster boxes, the answer is 6. And the rate was, what did I get them for? It wasn't 400. It's, and how many of those are in a box? I know this. 6 times. This is going to be the most frustrating part for so many of you, isn't it? 380, I believe. 2280. Good GGs. Now again, I either use these, I buy all of these no matter what, even when I knew I wasn't going to be particularly loving the set, and I either use them to make content or I save them. I have like my own MTG 401k in my closet. I just pile up a lot of sealed product. Sometimes I open it, I give them as gifts. I use them in a lot of ways. And I don't probably pay money the way that you guys are used to, because I have a lot of store credit from various things I do working for Cool Stuff Inc., both in sponsorships and in trading and selling a ton of cards. Now, thinking of Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle product commander decks, how many have you bought? 1. How much did I spend? 60. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. That's the MSRP, but it was like 50. Pre-release pack, how many did you buy? 1. What did it cost you? I don't know. $1 million. I'm gonna put 40. I can't remember for sure. Bundle 1. How much did that cost? Jesus. What's the MSRP on the bundle? I feel like it was 50. Sounds right. They expect me to bust out my spreadsheet or something, or check my bank statement. Please rate the value of the price you paid for the following. This is a tough rating. This is a tough rating. I don't think I opened any cards worth over $10. But I also didn't open all my like collector boosters. In fact, I haven't opened any of them. I opened the commander deck. I would say the commander deck was good value. Gina likes it. Gina likey, Gina happy. Happy wife worth more money than people can even comprehend. But this is set overall. She really doesn't like the main set. Like I showed her the whole main set. I have the whole main set in a binder. She looked at it. She was like, I don't know these cards. I don't like these cards. And I didn't open anything of value. That's gotta be poor. It has to be. Play booster packs. Yeah, these felt very poor to me. Pre-release pack. Very poor. The card, I didn't even open the foil like pre-release card that comes with it. It is in plastic and still curling. It is curling, sealed in plastic. That is an F on its own. I need to show you guys that. If I had known that question would be on here, I would have that card here to show you. Oh, collector booster box. Again, I have not opened them, so I'm gonna say don't know. Bundle. I like opening collector boosters. I probably will in the future. I'm still in the I'm not quite to acceptance yet. Bundle was good. I don't remember any complaints about the bundle. Like getting the always like having me a little box to put my Ninja Turtles in that have Ninja Turtles on the box. That's how I like keep all the pulls from my sets. I didn't have a huge problem with the bundle. I'm gonna put fair because I didn't have a huge problem with it, but I still wasn't pumped. Play booster box. I opened one of my boxes. I got all the cards I needed, all the commons, uncommons, all rares, and everything but 4 mythics. So I got nearly a whole set from the box. And like I said, it still doesn't appear I pulled any value. That has to be poor. It was a very redundant experience. I swear I had like nine of several commons, like so many repeat cards. Collector booster packs. Still haven't opened mine. Commander decks. Good. I think the commander deck, get rid of that S, is the good product. I think if they had just done the commander deck, like I said, Happy Wife is worth a lot of points. That's at least 4 notches up on its own. If it was just a commander product, I think it would be great. How many play sessions playing at home or anywhere else have you participated in cards? Please include any sort of including pre-release and arena. I mean, if I include arena, it's got to be 7 or more. Do you plan to play with cards from this in the next 3 months? Yes. But for content, like I have to. Okay, do I plan to? It's not in my plan. In fact, I will specifically take decks with no turtle cards over decks with turtle cards if I have a choice. But it really depends on how the meta actually performs so that I'm showing off the right cards. But I'm not supposed to think about this as a business. I'm supposed to think like, what are my plans? What will I do? And I have no intention of playing Ninja Turtle cards if I can help it outside of my Super Shredder deck. So I guess the answer is yes. Because I do like Super Shredder and Brawl. It's where these cards belong. Brawl. Commander. They're good there. Man, this hurts. I want to tell them how negative I feel, but I feel like they'll take a yes and be like, oh, that survey says it's fine. Okay. Before you bought Magic the Gathering Ninja Turtles, when was the last time you made a Magic purchase? Yeah. Before you played this, yeah. How likely are you to buy or play Ninja Turtle products in the next 12 months? Well, I'm not buying anymore. It's really, this or is a very dumb leading thing. Or is an absolute devil here. So I am likely to play them. I just feel like I'm sending them the wrong message with no context. How likely are you to buy or play one or more of Magic's new set releases this year? Yep. That's what an entrenched player does. Complain, do nothing. What do you like? What do you like best about Ninja Turtles? The Commander deck is good with the retro vibes I would expect from something I loved as a 90s kid. That's definitely the best part. Also, pulling some of those like really rare art cards would be absolute poggers, but I haven't opened my collector boosters. What do you like least? I hate it being in standard. I hate it being in standard for 3 years. I hate the pack opening experience with smaller sets. Spider-Man, Ass Creed, etc. What else? My pre-release promo is curling in the plastic it came sealed in. Is curling while still in the plastic it came sealed in. That is demoralizing. The main set has a ton of characters that mean nothing to me, while the movies from the 90s feel underrepresented. There is too much pizza on too many cards, and it grosses me out. Shall we go on? There's something else. No set should have 5+ of this same freaking legendary creature, nor should they do that with 4 or more legendary creatures in the same set. There should never be more UB than MTG universes within sets in a year. It's too much crazy. I'm devolving right before our very eyes. Seven sets legal in standard every year is way too many to keep up with, and even when cards are great, we have to focus on something less great in about 30 days. It's exhausting. Please stop. What else, guys? Leave me in the comments. What else should I have put here? And in fact, if any of you want to copy and paste what you put at this part of the survey into my comment, I would love to read them. I honestly would. There's probably things I am missing that are very good points, and I feel bad for not representing them right here because I want to. So let me know. What else? What else have you got? How would you rate the following aspects of Magic the Gathering Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set? The set overall. I'm gonna go very poor. The Commander deck doesn't even feel like the set to me because it is just a buy one product and you have it. And I do like it. But I think the set, when I think of the set, I think of what's legal and standard, like the many sets for the many years before. And I think of the just opening a pack, building a standard deck, and this is one of the worst I know. The look, the art, and the aesthetics. Again, the set, not the Commander deck, to me. World building, theme, and narrative. Is this a joke? This has to be a joke. Gameplay, mechanics, and deck building. I think Sneak is so stupid. I can see them trying to find a way to do a commander that can do ninjutsu, because ninjutsu on commanders is bad, but it's so dumb. And Revolt and Disappear are the same freaking thing. It's so lazy. I mean, maybe lazy is a bad way to put it. I don't design games, but it doesn't feel inspired, that's for sure. Accessibility, easy to learn. I still don't know how Sneak works technically. How would you compare Ninja Turtles to other standard sets? A lot less. That was easy. Please explain why you like it a lot less. I came to Magic to escape the world I live in and enter an amazing fantasy universe filled with wizards and spells. These cards ruin that escape. If I wanted, we're gonna be snarky because I'm me. I gotta be me. If I wanted to visit NYC, I could buy a bus ticket. How unique is the Magic the Gathering set compared to other sets? It is very unique. Or is it even unique anymore? It feels just like Spider-Man, which should be very unique. I'll give it a 4. Have you used Ninja Turtles to introduce someone new to Magic? No. I hope not. Anybody watching my Ninja Turtles content to learn Magic? Stop it. How likely would you be to recommend this to another Magic player or not? You know, again, if any Wizards folks ever watch this, I would recommend the Commander deck. It's not bad, but like if you just straight up ask me this question in my face, I'm not going to say, well, the Commander deck. I'm just going to say no. Why are you not likely to recommend it to someone else in the future? because to me, this doesn't represent what is great about Magic the Gathering. Based on your experience with Magic Ninja Turtles, has your opinion of Magic the Gathering improved, decline, or remain the same? God, I want to put... I still love Magic. The like stick it to 'em answer is clearly declined. And I have been more depressed in the last month making content with this set being out. I've been more depressed making content than I felt in a long time. I think I have to put declined, with the caveat that I still love the game. And like, I'm not going to stop. I have no intention of stopping. And if I didn't have a YouTube channel tomorrow, I'd still play. But I have to. How would you describe the number of products available to yeah. is there something worse than too many? How much do you agree with each of these? By the way, there is still a chunk to go, guys. If you wanted me to yap about turtles, this is the perfect avenue for that. I'm really curious how many of you will watch this video and what you'll think of it. It is great for beginners and those getting started. No, please don't. Ability to purchase at the pre-release. I mean, yes, if you come in with a lot of money, you can get the cards. I don't know what they're actually asking. How much do you agree or disagree? The ability to purchase. I feel like that's a very individual question. Yes, I can show up. I am in a blessed position where I can show up with money to spend on Magic cards. I guess they're just wondering about, was there a pre-release? Could I go to a pre-release if I wanted? Yes, the ability certainly existed. The mechanics are very fits my play. No, artwork fits well with card mechanics. I like the card styles. All I can see is the ugliest, nastiest pizza on everything when they say that. That's all I see. It's a good value for the money. No, I didn't pull anything worth a dime. I think I had 2 copies of Dark Leo and Shredder, which I think are like $10. No, I would like the story world building. No. People around me are interested in playing. Are you guys interested? I haven't been reading. I've been trying to avoid any comments that just go down the rabbit hole of you're too negative or I hate turtles, either direction, just because investing in it just riles me up on the insides too much. Are you guys interested? I feel like everyone around me is not interested. I have to go strongly disagree. The set did a good job representing I enjoy the character. This is, what are we doing? The set is a special. I like a variety of products offered for different gameplay formats. No, I like one product for one format. I like the promo cards off. You mean the ones that are curling in their plastic while sealed? How much do you agree or disagree with each of these statements based on owning and playing this set specifically? I'm using this to acquire more cards. I guess I completed my set so that I always have them if I need them to build a deck. But that's really just because I'm a content creator. As a Magic fan, I may have skipped it entirely. But I'm going to put 4 because I think that's the fair answer. This set encourages creative deck building opportunities. Well, does it? Think about the brawl decks I built with this. Okay, in standard, Cool But Rude is just another monument to endurance card. I don't think it created any decks at all. I haven't seen a turtle deck of any kind. In Brawl, in Commander, it comes pre-packaged. Very creative. Although I like the way they did character select in the Commander deck. It's It's fine. But I don't think that's the question here. In Brawl, Super Shredder is a mono black deck that kills stuff. Not creative. I mean, I want to give myself more credit than that, but not creative. Krang is an affinity deck with artifacts, not creative. Not to me. And Mikey and Raph are play the biggest creature as the only creature in your deck, or just run mega fatties everywhere. I'm just going to put strongly disagree. It's just not creative. The products make it easier and faster to start a game of Magic. Easier and faster? I'm going to put disagree, because then I have to explain why there's pizza on all these cards. Increase my general interest. You know, a lot of you want me to hit 1, especially if you watch this far into the video, but I can't, because when it's done well, it's amazing. Final Fantasy, Avatar, Lord of the Rings, like Warhammer, I knew nothing about going in, and I really enjoyed those decks. I don't think Assassin's Creed was good, but I think if they had done Commander decks, it would have been better instead of mini boosters and mini set. Doctor Who was a bit too clever for my taste, but I have no complaints. There's probably another set I'm forgetting that's great. You know, and I buy a lot of Universes Beyond Secret Lairs. I have to put strongly agree. You guys hate that. But here's the thing. When they do it right, it works. Here's my pitch. If you gave me WotC tomorrow, I no matter what the numbers say about profits and player engagement and all that, 2 Universes Beyond a year. Spring, winter. Hit the holiday season, hit right as the snow thaws, right before summer. Spring, winter, and make them bangers. They're Lord of the Rings, you know? Something like really, really big universes that fit Magic perfectly. That's the max. And if you can't sell me a banger Universes Beyond, then we're only doing 1 set a year. That's fine too. That's my pitch. I think Universes Beyond is, at the end of the day, good for the game, but like so many things in Magic history that have been good for the game, they overdo it. They take it to 11. They break it before they moderate it. But I gotta hit 5. The set fits well within the broader multiverse. The visual design and artwork are exceptional. Arena increased my interest in Magic. You know, this is gonna feel like shade at my Arena bros, but the answer actually is no. No, you know what did was duels. Arena is the game I love, just ported to a digital client where it is more challenging but less fulfilling. What increased my interest in Magic happened long ago, and it was the paper game. And then Commander kind of revitalized that interest, and so did Magic Duels, but not Arena. Arena's a tool. It's not what makes the game great. I'm sorry to my Arena bros out there. I am going to strongly disagree with this. Strongly might be too powerful. I'm going to disagree. The callbacks and references to older card sets were well. They were no. What are they talking about? What callbacks and references to older cards and sets are there? Huh? Give me the examples. What are they talking about? I'm using or planning to use these to teach my... Nope. I'm going to avoid that like the plague. I'm playing more Magic than in the past. Okay, strongly disagree. As one of the most entrenched Magic players, I log in, I make my video, and I log out. I have often played only like a half hour of Magic in a day, where I used to definitely go for 2 or 3 hours trying to make like some kind of a perfect video. This is a solid 1 from me. This set is a great starter for players who are... Nope. I have more money to spend on cards. Then what? Than myself last month? than other people, I'm going to put 5. I think I am in one of the rarest, weirdest spaces that you can possibly be. And I'm not gonna try to sugarcoat it. Not only is it a business expense, not only do I have sponsorships, discounts, and special treatment, not only do I have a ton of store credit, not only do I have hookups from a lot of people, I also have a solid revenue source in general in YouTube. So yeah, guys, I'm a whale. I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. I'm planning to draft more. No. The cards in this set work well with it. No. How would you rate the following gameplay features? Gosh, mutagen tokens. This is not the worst thing in the set. Mutagen tokens are fine. Partner character. I think that's okay, and they can use it across other things. I'm gonna give it a 2. This is very poor on sneak. Hate it. Class enchantments. I mean, class enchantments are fine, but I've never loved them. They do feel like a lazy saga approach. You're not getting much higher than 2 from me. Disappear. Terrible. Just a rework of an old mechanic. Alliance. Kind of stupid. Just play more creatures. Do more things. I don't like it. Do you have any other feedback about the gameplay features specifically? Gameplay features specifically. Can't really think of anything. What would you guys put here? None at this time. How did your perception of this set change, if at all, once you played it? My perception was very low to start. So saying it greatly declined would be disingenuous. I'm just gonna put it. It definitely didn't get better. I'm just gonna give it slightly declined. How would you rate the following creative features of the set? Card treatments overall. I'll give it a poor just because I do end up buying a lot of what are they, fracture foils. Fracture foil in general is good, and the kind of all white art frame, like mega rare ones, those I would even consider buying, because at least there's no freaking pizza on it. I'll give it fair. Story. What are we doing? Why do we keep pretending like we did a story with this set? It tells no story. The story is all baked into an old IP, and you didn't follow a particular story from any of the IP. You just mashed 30 years, the first 10 of which I would argue were inspired, groundbreaking material, and the following 20, which I would say were just trying to ride the wave and keep it relevant, and you smashed it all together with no story. I'm launching. I've got to finish this survey. This is gonna be like a 3-hour video. Card artwork. All I can think of are the pizzas on one hand, and the super chase too expensive that I'll probably never owns on the other hand. And the ones that are super expensive, I think, do look good. I'm gonna give it a poor because there's way more pizza than good. Card titles and flavor text. Nope. Very poor. Characters. Very poor. Please rate the following tabletop card booster fun treatments. Oh God, bring it on. The full art pizza basic lands. Vomit. Border source material. I honestly don't like these at all. Very poor. Full art rooftop basic lands. Better than pizza. Still kind of stupid, to be honest. Look at New York City. Tell me about the planes. Does anybody see a planes? Can you argue for a planes here? Let's talk about the island. Look at the island. What swamp is this? I could get mountain. Wow, they put a plant on their roof. They have a forest. What are you, an NYC real estate agent? Very poor. Borderless pixel. A lot of people like these. It is reminiscent of the video game. I hate looking at pixelated cards. This hurts my eyes. I do not enjoy these. Some people do. It's okay if you do. I get it, but I hate it. This is the borderless. Oh, look, pizza. Pizza. Count the number of cards with a pizza. This gets a very poor from me. And then there's these. I will probably never own one. And these are like the whole saving grace of the cosmetics for me in the entire set. Kevin Eastman, you're a beautiful, wonderful human with great talent. I actually don't know for sure if Kevin Eastman is a wonderful human. I haven't done all the research. Don't cancel me. I think this is, this is talent. This is talent. I would own one of these. If I opened one of these, I would be very happy. I would not sell it immediately. I will probably never buy one, but this is excellent. Borderless scene. What are we doing here? Some anime artist was like, okay, I'll do your Ninja Turtle chibi figure. I guess. I hate it. Borderless silhouette. Not bad. Of the other styles, this is the one that looks kind of the coolest, that I would like to see more Magic the Gathering cards try this. Like this with Bloomborough, this with the special guest. This reminds me of the special guest Door of Destinies from Lorwyn Eclipsed. I will give this a good. Japan Showcase. You know what's weird? I hate that they have these and fracture foil. Just do fracture foil. Why do we have this plus fracture foil? So I will give this fair, and I would give fracture foil good. It looks like they're not going to give me a shot to do fracture foil. Oh well. Please select the card and print treatments you are actively collecting. Actively collecting? I am going to put this, I am not like in a hurry to buy one at the prices I'm sure they are, but I will look up the prices at some point. If it's under like $100, I would probably buy one, so sure. How did each of the following collector booster exclusives impact your interest in this did increase my interest. Yes, this is the one thing I want to open very much. Which card did you enjoy the creative the most? Northwind Avatar. I enjoy wishboarding in Best of One Standard, and I think every year we need a card that creates that opportunity. I wish this was in Strixhaven. Do you have any feedback about the creative features specifically? It didn't feel very creative. That is my snarky reply. In the following, we would like you to select your 3 favorite cards. Please familiarize yourself with the list below. Click in to zoom. It's every card in the set. What are we doing? What the hell? If you're doing the audio of this, I'm pretty sure I'm looking at a list that's around 120 cards. Familiarize yourself with the list. You're gonna get quizzed on it. By the way, a lot of these are the prints from the bonus sheet. Is Northwind Avatar even on this list? It is. Okay. It's like all the rares, mythics, and cards from the bonus sheet. The same list of cards will be presented to you in alphabetical order, split across 3 screens. You may select 3 cards in total across all screens. Be mindful that your 3 favorite cards might not all might all appear on the same screen. None of your 3 favorite cards. Click none of the. What are we doing? Okay. No. Garbage, trash. Nope. Hate it. Nope. No. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not going to mark any of these cards, even though I like them, because none of them look good in the turtle artwork. I thought the turtle artwork on these is bad. I just think it's bad. It's very much the screen grabs from Avatar done all over again, in my personal opinion. Dream Beavers. Tempting. I'm gonna pick 3. I have to pick 3. I'm gonna pick the 2 commanders I built, and I'm going to pick the Northwind Avatar. What's weird is they already asked me about my favorite card. Like, what are they trying to gain from this? How is this useful? Okay, this is me just scrolling through an infinite list of these cards. I want to put negate so bad. Northwind Avatar. Boom. Did it. Now we need, I believe it's Raph and Mikey, Troublemakers, and we need Super Shredder. I mean, hey, I played him on the channel. It's real. Which commander cards are your favorites? Choose up to 2. Oh my God, they're gonna make me do this list again. Up to 2. Which commander cards are my favorite? There's that Foot Assault, Endless Foot Assault. Kind of busted, let's be real. And then, I don't remember the name of the land, but there is a land that functions like a witch's cottage. I think it's called Hideout. I'm gonna go with Hidden Hideout, even though I'm not positive that's the name of the card. Prior to the launch of Turtles, which of the following did you say you engaged with? I did not watch Weekly MTG. I haven't watched it in a very long time. I did not watch the first look video. The announcement and first look at Comic-Con, I did not watch it. The trailer, I did not watch. The social media posts, I've definitely seen them. The play video, I did not. Content made by influencers, you know, support the homies. Social media posts from official Ninja Turtles accounts, I don't think so. Card previews, I avoided. The debut, I avoided. Did you not? I did not see any of it. Okay, on we go. You have indicated that you have seen and engaged with content made by influencers, YouTubers, etc. Oh God, say their names. Say their names. I'm not a rat. You know, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Plus, it's in a way, it's some shout outs here, right? I don't think this isn't a mystery to anybody. I watched Tolarian Community College, who in my opinion made 2 great videos about this set. The one about, can I skip this set? Which I kind of took as a challenge. I basically tried skipping it to see if it did kind of get into my standard world, and it still did. And then the next one that Prof made was about why small sets don't work, which is, in my opinion, an absolutely wonderful video. A+, watch that. What else did I watch? Goldfish, MTG Goldfish. Shout out to their podcast, both for Commander and for the main channel, as well as the gameplay videos. Love them. I'm always interested in what are the most powerful cards from a set. So I listen to 2 CDH sources, Play to Win, Comedian MTG, and I also watch the Loading Ready Run, North 100. because they cover the cards for Canlander, which is an Eternal format that is also singleton. So I feel like I learned a lot from that. I can't hit next. Oh, I was supposed to probably divide that. Whatever, they can handle it. Which of the platforms did you see and engage with content made by influencers? That would be the YouTube. Thank you very much. How did each of these previews or trailers impact your interest? Did it decrease my interest? See, this is where you start becoming a real rat, but I'm going to be honest the entire way. I am going to put 2 because I had pretty much made up my mind from the vibe of the set. I can't say they decrease my interest. Like many people, I watch content often because I want to hear other people I like agree with something I already think. A lot of people watch content this way. They don't watch it to be challenged. They don't watch it to learn something new. A lot of us want to hear our opinion from the mouth of somebody we respect so that we are not alone. And a lot of that was the content I watched. Social media posts from official Magic accounts. This is what decreased my interest. These are the things I saw coming that was kind of gave me the impression that this was going to be a small set, that this was going to be this. Honestly, this is where the bag deflated, was the announcement from the official Magic the Gathering account. That's the truth. That's the truth. Maybe it's cope, but I don't think so. I think it's the truth. Did you attend a tabletop pre-release event for Ninja Turtles? Yes, I did. How do you feel about Magic the Gathering? I love this game. Somebody's going to make a clip of me saying I hate this game 400 times in a row, but I do love this game. How likely would you be to recommend Magic to someone you know? 100%. Please explain why you recommend Magic the Gathering. Best game ever made if you ignore the occasional blunder. TMNT is one of those I want to ignore. Ignore? Let's spell that correctly. The best game ever made if you ignore the occasional blunder. TMNT is one of those I want to ignore. How do you feel about Wizards of the Coast as a company? A lot of you won't like this answer. I like this company. I do feel like the game is made by people who care very much about the game. And if I'm ripping them to shreds in this video, it is because this is the exception that proves the rule. This is a hardcore punt after 30 years that is mostly bangers. I would put I love this company if Spider-Man, TMNT, and the changes to standard never happened. I'm confident I would love this company, in case you guys are out there trying to win my love. How would you describe... Oh, well, okay, one more thing. Secret layers should not be limited supply, but whatever. Other rabbit hole. Different survey. How would you describe the pace of Magic set releases? Too fast! There's got to be something more extreme I can select. Nope, I get too slow, just right, or too fast. Too fast! How do you generally feel about applying other franchises or entertainment to Magic? I do think it's a great idea. It is. Done right, with restraint and care, it can grow the game, which should be a priority for all of us. More people playing Magic is great. And all of us have those universes beyond we want to see, that we would love. With the right IPs, it's great. How interested would you be in TMNT crossover sets? Nope. How appealing is it that TMNT is a Universes Beyond set that is standard legal? Very, very unappealing. Wow, they're even asking the question. No, super unappealing. Can I give this a -10? This is the thing I hate about it the most. If it were just a Commander set, I wouldn't go this far, and I wouldn't be ripping on it every single day, because I could play a format that just doesn't worry about it like standard. That feels like magic. But no, now we have 3-year standard with 7 sets every year, with 4 of them being universes beyond. And now standard doesn't feel like magic. And I feel like I don't belong here sometimes. And I hate that feeling. It hurts. And then I get over it and I suck it up and I do my job. But it comes back the next day when I play standard again. And I have to deal with a pizza on like several cards. And I hate it. Continue. How old are you? What is this? What gender do you identify as? Please describe your race and ethnicity. I am the whitest of boys. There you go. What country do you currently live in? USA. What currency do you typically use to purchase? USD. Wait, where's Bitcoin? Where's store credit? More importantly. Okay. Which survey link did you click to take you here? That would be X, but why don't you know that? Have you taken a survey like this before? No. This is the first time I've taken the survey. This is what inspired me to make this video and take this survey. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for participation. Your feedback is valuable to us and helps us in our continuing efforts to improve Magic the Gathering. Your survey has been submitted. Ladies and gentlemen, if you stayed through all that, thank you very much. If you're listening on the podcast, because I'm going to ship it over there, then remember to use the promo code CGBPOD and support the podcast at CoolStuffInc.com, the sponsor of the podcast. We love them. Thank you very much, CoolStuffInc.com. And as always, my friends, you're cool.